Dear students, we can continue our question paper discussion of 2019 KEAM. In the last video, we discussed the question number till 25. Then we can continue from 26. A boat is moving from the east bank to the west bank on a south flowing river. So that river is flowing towards south. If the speed of the boat is 4 kilometer per hour, the speed of the boat that is given as 4 kilometer per hour, and that of the river that is given as 3 kilometer per hour, the width of the river is given as 2 kilometer, then the distance traveled by the boat is. So we can at first draw the figure. So usually we know that is north, south, and east, west. But here in comfort, I can take that east direction is like this one. Say south direction is this one. So this is the north one. And here the airboat is moving from the east bank to the west. East bank to the west bank on a south. So from say suppose this is the east bank to the west, say west. So something you can say that from this position that boat wants to move towards west. Then and keep in mind the river is flowing towards south, so that is a speciality here. So the river velocity is acting in this way. The boat is moving towards west, but because of the river velocity, it will reach this point. So that is a very important concept. So that maybe we can written as AZ. Actually, that boat is moving perpendicularly, but reach the point at the point C. So we can consider this as a shortest time case for the river flow. You must read the theory part so carefully. So we need to find that one. Suppose we assume that river velocity is 0. That means that boat will reach the point W that at the point B. So there is this extra distance BC, that is only because of the river flow. So we can say BC is what? That is nothing but the velocity of the river into the time. Already you know that time is nothing but width division by the velocity of the boat. So that is a very important concept. And our aim is to find what is this AC. So AC is nothing but that hypotenuse is equal to AB square plus BC square. So AC is nothing but equal to root of AB square. AB is what? That width square plus BC square. What is this BC? That BC is nothing but is equal to that W into VR by VB the whole square. So you can take that W into common. So you get as a root of 1 plus VR by VB the whole square equal to. It is given as W as 2 into root of 1 plus the river velocity. It is given as a 3 by 4 the whole square. So that is equal to 2 into root of 4 square as a 16. 16 plus 3 square. 16 plus 3 square, that division by 16. So you get the value as 2 into root of 16 plus 9 as 25 by 16. So equal to 2 into 5 by 4. So 2 to cancel, you get the value as 2.5 kilometer. So it travels a distance of 2.5 kilometer. And keep in mind, in order to move with the shortest time, he wants to always move perpendicular to the river flow, but he will reach another place. So that is a very important one. And keep in mind, suppose the person wants to reach the just opposite bank, then he should, or must move in the upstream at an angle theta from the perpendicular. So this is the case for this shortest time. We get the answer as D, number 27. A bead is tied in one end of a stiff rope of length 1 meter. With the other end of the rope as the center, the rope is rotated in such a way that the bead completes 10 revolutions per second. The centripetal acceleration of the bead is. You know, the centripetal acceleration we can find it through the simple relation V square by R, or here that frequency is given, so we can write the formula as R omega square. We know that omega is nothing but as 2 pi f. So R into 4 pi square into f square. So here that radius is 1. So 4 into the pi square as a 3.14 square. We can roughly take the value as a 10 into the frequency. What is the frequency here? Number of revolutions per second as a 10. So 10 square. So you get the answer as 4,000 meter per second square. So A as the answer, 4,000 meter per second square. Number 28. The electric field of an electromagnetic wave in free space is given by, as E is given as 5 sine 2 pi by 3 Z minus omega d into y cap. So that is a very important concept. And here keep in mind, which of the following statement is the wave propagate along y-axis? So that is a wrong constant. Here it is Z minus. So we can say positive Z axis. So that is the wave propagation direction as the positive Z axis. The wave vector, so K is what? 2 pi by lambda. Here the 2 pi by lambda is what? 2 pi by 3 Z cap. That is good. So that it may be the answer. What about the wavelength of the electromagnetic wave? We can just think about this one. The wave vector, that is 2 pi by lambda. So that is 2 pi by 3. So 2 pi cancel. Lambda take the value as a 3. So that is a wrong one. What about the corresponding the magnetic field? So magnetic field value is B0 cos 2 pi by 3 Z minus omega d. But what about the direction? So that is a very important one. Here we can use that pointing vector concept, the pointing vector concept. So E cross B, the electric field direction to, we have to curl our right hand fingers from electric field to the magnetic field. So Y to the magnetic field, then Y direction to the magnetic field, then the propagating direction should be Z axis. So that magnetic field should represented as minus S cap. So that is a wrong concept. How we can find the frequency? Simply, you can use this concept, but it is not given. So how we can find it? You know, the omega by K is nothing but the speed here. So omega is equal to C into K. Omega is 2 pi f, that is equal to C as a 3 into 10 raised to 8, that much into K as a 2 pi by lambda. So 2 pi cancel. So you get the value as F is equal to 3 into 10 raised to 8 division by lambda as a 3. So you get the answer as a 10 raised to 8 hertz. So that is wrong. So our answer is B. A good question. Number 29. The radiation produced by a 100-watt bulb has the following property. See, the radiation is in the form of an electromagnetic wave. Yes, and keep in mind that radiation is electromagnetic wave, and it carries momentum, energy, information, but there is no charge with the electromagnetic wave. It is a very important concept. So the radiation is in the electromagnetic wave with the carries both the momentum and energy. So 29 as C as the answer. 30. A parallel plate capacitor of capacitance C with the circular plates of radius R0 located at positions plus or minus A is connected in series with a resistor R and is charged by a battery of voltage V. Consider a circular loop L of radius R0 by 2 parallel to the parallel plate capacitor is located at the center. Which of the following statement is correct? See, so a parallel plate capacitor that is connected to a resistor as R in series to a shell. So here that is the parallel plate. So this is the positive plate and here it is the negative plate. So that is the electric field direction. So here in place of that electric field, in place of the conduction current through the wire, so here the displacement current in between the plate. So you can apply the Ampere's circuit law. So you have to just curl your right hand fingers. So then the curling of the fingers will give the magnetic field. So this is the structure. So we can say the magnetic field is directed along the loop L. So E is the answer. So that is a very important concept. Here the next one, number 31.